5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the Romello Marcellus Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had.
Bring them out.
Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life.
Had to find my inner power.
To fashion, etiquette, and current events.
Major show alert.
All to enhance the happiness already inside you.
Today is about the power of you. Check it out. You're now rocking with the best.
Here I am, goddammit. Here I am. Welcome to the Romello Marcellus Show. I am he and he is me. And yeah, it is Tuesday. I'm sure somebody's eating some tacos or some shit, wherever you are. And yeah, man, enjoy yourself. Because I am. Yeah. Long day, man. Long day. Long day. Long day. We've coming to a close, man. We're here. Welcome. Let me know if you can hear me or see me, man. Let me know. Throw some thumbs up. Yeah. Let me know if you can see me or hear me. Yeah, with that said and done, man, thinking about something someone said to me, and this is in regards to the topic of the night, man. And I took a poll. I sat back on it, and yeah, I asked a few folks, man, and I don't want y'all to think I'm just, throwing something out there without really doing the homework. And yeah, we're going to get into it. We're going to put it up so you guys can see it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to jump right into it, man. Look, because I got a lot of ground to cover, so I'm going to go ahead into it. This is per the topic, right? About. But the more we see it now, it's kind of like, damn. Here's kind of here's what the guy's position was and what he stated to me. He says a lot of things that women don't want us to know. All right. And it goes on from everything from the fact that every grown woman or adult woman has slept with somebody on the first night or first day, even the ones that play the goody two shoes. I was like, okay. I kind of listened to him a little further, and he said, you know, even those who have it in them, they don't want you to know their track record or their history. Okay, that's a given. I mean, I don't want to base my love on your past anyway. So let your past be your past. But if I find out it's a fucking issue, then got to deal with that too. So he said, don't be fooled, fellas. Don't be fooled by the one that's saying that they don't even kiss on the first date, because 9 times out of 10, they didn't have a pecker in their mouth on the first date or first day. I mean, he really went in. And he had a lot to say. And they said that he said that basically, if there's any pause to you fellas, it's because it's just not you. And if there's a continuum of you being seen or talked to, it's because they either want to use you or out to get you in some sort of way. And all you guys that's moving around and thinking that you're better than, yeah, you too. We all know that there are certain aspects of relationships that two adults go through. But then there's a feminine side. I'm going to read to you what the point of view of the young lady she sent in to me. She basically stated this. As a black woman, you were probably scratching your head like, what the hell hypergamy is? And what's the big deal about it? And about being feminine. She said, I realized that question and of itself is problematic. And she would do her best to articulate why. This is not a common topic that most have. She said that she came across a topic in late 2019. She goes on to say that don't listen to the messenger and don't be distracted by the messenger, but listen to the message within. She boasts on taking pride in being a feminine woman who is hypergamous, or in itself the epitome of it to the bone. She also claims to be married with one child and is 100% provided for. However, I don't know that. We don't know that, and that's still up for debate. Okay. Her advice goes on to provide tips for black women, particularly how they can boost their confidence, since society always tries to tear you guys down. If you ask her, she's basically saying helping people advance their lives is not a bad thing. And frankly, I don't see or need to see your face to take it more seriously. So she goes in, what is hypergamy? Hypergamy, excuse me. Again, and at this point in time, she said she really didn't have an idea, but she gained it. And the definition of it, according to Oxford, is this. Now, I covered that on a previous show, and people don't even understand whether you were fucking up or fucking down. And a lot of y'all been fucking up for a long time. So, I mean, I guess you've been fucking down too, but another story. In other words, she's basically saying standards. Unfortunately, the black culture, black women are taught not to have or taught to have standards beyond being, or being taught to not have standards beyond being an independent woman. This idea of walking around the rest of your natural life to pretend that you never need anyone, especially from the opposite sex, goes against feminine nature. this psychology has proven yeah, but we both need each other. You need us, we need you. Uh, you know, most are being raised by single mothers in the society and the world we live in, where that, you know, you can only do what you can do. And if you're there by yourself, then you still have to make provision. And, that shit becomes habitual. But if you're accustomed to keeping your heads down and getting your hands dirty, then what else is it you're going to do? And usually habitual, um, things of a habitual nature are just that. I mean, they're bad habits they're forming, and you're just not going to put them down to do something else. It takes time for you to clear the mechanism. Now, that doesn't negate the fact that we move the way we want to move in our relationships. Here's my issue, right? A lot of us males, we're in the dark about what we think a woman wants or is seeking for or seeking in a guy. What I do know is she's seeking a leader, someone that she can roll with, who's going to provide that structural integrity in an environment or in the environment that she's in. But she's always looking and booking ahead and looking forward. Yeah, that right there, that thing, the looking and booking ahead. No matter how good you are or how big you are, there's always that potential. She's got eyes on someone else. Now, I put out a little thing, man, and it came back. Here's the percentile. 1,000 female responders, right? They've all stated that 43% have a backup man if the current relationship ends. 43%. Okay. 8 out of 10 are in contact with that backup man. I.e., he's probably sitting right under your nose and you'd have no clue. Every day. In touch with that backup man. 15% said their feelings were stronger for the backup man. This is out of a 1,000 question poll. 50% said their partner was aware of the backup man. God damn, if you were aware of him, and yeah, they chose. Yeah. And then 1 out of 5 admitted the backup man was a friend of their partner. God damn. If that don't be it all. 1 out of 10 of the women said that the backup man had already professed their endearing or their love for them. Here's what I talk about, the patterns of the day, and it's based on polling. Women's relationships today follow a very predictable pattern. They push men to some sort of commitment. They get what they want. They lose interest in sex. They become attracted to someone else. They start cheating. They begin telling their partners they need time apart. They blame their partner for their behavior, and eventually, after a long time of vacillating back and forth and several failed attempts to give up their affairs, they end their relationships or marriages. I mean, come on now, look at the percentages. Who files the most divorces? Men or women? Here's one for you. Fellas, the money always matters. They may say it doesn't impress them, but damn it, it does. And I'll give you something. If you never hear it, you know that you were never, ever planned for anything going forward. What are you doing with yourself? What is your plans? What does your future look like? If you never hear those questions, fellas, you were never, ever a part of the plan. You're just a part of now. You were the fill-in from the original guy. Here is some insight from what my interview from another guy, another gentleman, man. Here we go. He states that got to understand her mindset on the fact that she can love and love to be loved. But her slogan is love don't pay the bills. Fellas, you won't even have a wonder or have to wonder, are you losing sexual charisma or any chemistry in the relationship? So you got to listen to conversations. She's telling you, you have to listen to what she's talking about. Like, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? All these hypergamy questions and shit. Be ready for the questions. Be ready for the questions. And you can't talk about the painting and not show her. Not going to fly, fellas. There's too many painters out here. And yeah, they have no problem with moving on quickly because, you know, as the saying goes, their saying is that the quickest way to get over a motherfucker is to get under another one. This is that this is what's been coming in to me. I'm taking a neutral place with this one. She still is actively looking for a man to settle with, but dating you. This is the beginning, he's stating. See, when you meet a girl, you have a girl who is usually a part of some guy's rotation or some rotation of her own. So you are merely a potential. So basically, you have to get in where you fit in to the other guy's rotation to get with her, meaning a cancellation of some sort of active thing that turns her off. Then you might get in a date or two, but that ain't even mean you're going to get some ass. But yeah, you're the potential under they are going to need to get once they need to get over that, is what he's saying. That previous thing. He says she likes that, but because she knows she will never be fulfilled with the guy, I guess the gentleman before, she's always looking for someone better than him, whether it be more money, more attractive, more intellect. And if that be you by default, then so be it. But just know she'll always be looking to replace you. See, it's all about her. See, some women are big on the status. Some women are big on money. Some women are big on intellect. You know, whatever it is that floats her boat, whatever she's seeking. Know what you got to recognize about this is that they are insecure and they can't handle rejection and uncertainties. I'm not saying this, y'all. Don't shoot the messenger. I just stated, hey, just receive the message and don't be distracted by the messenger. I'm just reading this off to you as it came to me. They're childish to a point where they say you can have a disagreement with them and break it off. They'll bring that same move back or energy back to you so that they can break it off with you. So they can say they broke it off with you first because they can't handle the rejection. They have to be first to do it. See, the ego and their ego and insecurities can't handle that. They always have to be in a position of control or power. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. You about to get my show torched. Listen, I'm speaking on it because this is my opinion. You know, you already heard the terms, it takes one to know one. And I chose that, well, who hurt you, or she said she hurt you, or who, basically that approach is what I find is if any man or black man or, involving himself has a position that's not fully, I guess, on point with what a female's agenda is, and he gives some pushback or some rejection of what that program might be from her, it's usually stated that the guy or the brother was hurt, which is not always so. You're dealing with someone who's confident in who and what he wants. So, yeah. So, my question would be, well, why would you ask that? Why would that be your first question? Who hurt you, or he was hurt, or what have you? I mean, the common sense argument would be, well, damn, I guess you would know because you've dealt that shit, huh? Yeah. But yeah, I'm not throwing no stones, but I guess it's just safe to say that a lot of y'all ain't shit. And you're not. And this is why you can address certain things the way that you do. Yeah. But when we talk about being feminine and stuff like that, I mean, there are women who are actually seeking to live this life. My question is this. There are a lot of y'all who move and you do your independent things, but when you meet a man, you put yourself in competition with the man. You're not a man, so why the fuck would you try to compete with a man on his terms, in his lane? All of that. I mean, if you're really moving by yourself, then move by yourself. Yeah. When a maintenance man should call you, well, there's a lot of people you can call, I'm sure. But I digress. Look, I've witnessed so many black women raising kids on their own, working late shifts, trying to do shit that they got to do on their own without some assistance or any assistance from, at the very least, a male figure in their life. They ended up with a whole bunch of ailments and stresses and so on and so forth. And I see kind of why nowadays, people want to, or females want to have someone in their lives to kind of make the load lighter. And you don't want to carry all that stress. And I understand why you wouldn't think that holding on to those kind of pressures would be appealing. It's a shame, but most non-black women are encouraged and sometimes expected to find a good, successful life partner. It's just what it is. Prearranged marriages and all. Not only that, their upbringing encourages them to find a good suitor who will have the ability to provide a certain lifestyle and protect the household as a bare minimum. Ladies, it's our nature, period, to provide for you. There doesn't need to be any trickery or trial errors and none of that kind of thing. I mean, listen, if you put them in the jungle, give them a knife or a compass, and you give them a time to get it and get out and bring you some monkey and whatever else you can find in there to eat. And I want a chinchilla fur. If he's about it, he's going to go get it. All right. I mean, it's a shame, man, that, even, sisters get the worst rap is all I'm saying. I'll put it this way. You guys get the worst rap. You're called gold diggers. You're unreasonable, a lot of different things. I don't buy that. I find that if you find a jewel, you treat it as a jewel. You take care of it, you insure it, you make sure that the setting's proper, things are not loose. Non-black women do not get called those things. You know? Huh. However, if a black woman she's worked hard most of her life and decides she wants a man who matches or exceeds her tax bracket, she's called a gold digger. And yeah, I find fault with that. I find that to be, that shouldn't be so. Put it that way. Let me back up. If she's able and she has the wherewithal mentally and everything else to land her a suitor, like prime example, we go back to the young boys paying all that money for that baby. She landed him and she sought her intent and she was out. But we really don't know what happened in their households. For all we know, shit, he might have zapped out and gave her the ass whooping of her life. She didn't even talk about it and just said, look, I'm going to take you to the man, put the man in the middle, and I'm going to be out. We don't know. But we know that he had, feelings for her. And at some point, I'm sure she probably had or thought she had some feelings for him. But that is a classic example of hypergamy. All right. The double standard that's applied to you sisters is basically that no man who makes over six figures exists wants to marry you. And that's a lie. But at the same time, man, the trust thing is not there because of all of the things that we've seen through our own operations and our own devices with one another and around one another. So when we talk those things, it's like, damn, where do we mend the fences? Where do we begin to mend the fence? Where do we mend? Where do we begin to mend the fence? The one thing I can't do is, talk about things that are not easy, like dating nowadays. It's not easy to vet somebody. It's not easy to, to get people to open up to you about their past, about their, however jaded. It's not easy. Femininity. A lot of females now are nowadays, they think they're feminine, but they're not. They lack class. You can pay for school, but you can't buy class. You understand? And it's like, that's a crucial aspect of landing a man, however value, high, medium, low. They don't want to date a dude. They want someone who has some femininity. These are the things that make the guy want to go out and slay the dragon and bring it home to you. That kind of thing. Even if he puts himself in the position of usury, or to be chosen up on, so yeah. Hmm. Keeping yourself up a little bit, working out, eating right, sleeping right, leaving the weed and the liquor alone. Those are things that prepare you for subtleness. And you got to understand, as I said before, relationships are boring. They come to a point where they're merely about the earning and the prosperity of the relationship. You all have dual lives because you're individuals first and foremost. But yeah, the things that you guys don't want us to know, man, we know. We're not fools. We have these talks because it's just what we do to stir the pot. We're crashing into each other. Yeah, we know. We know y'all was sluts before we got you. If you weren't, how could you keep any of us? It's just that. You don't even understand. That's one of the main things that drive us because we know. Yeah. Yeah. It's like this. Y'all demand a motherfucker to get in the hole with you and dig in with you. But while he digging the hole, shit, you out there 9 times out of 10 deciding whether you want to get a hole up to somebody else. Just your nature. Booking ahead. It's just what you do. Yeah. Question is, how deep is your attachment to the individual you're with? Yeah. That's the fact. It's always good to have a woman that takes pride in her looks. You know, she has a set standard in her dating life, knows what she wants, knows how she wants to get it and who she wants to deal with, you know. Yeah. Intellect, she's able to read and better herself in different ways so that she can apply those things to her relations. But that works both ways though. Yeah. Hmm. But most people who are in this, or females into this hypergamy, are always looking for someone outside of their station that's superior to them. You know, takes confidence to do that though. You can't just assume you're a heterosexual female or a heterosexual woman. You ain't gonna attract nobody with that. You gotta have some confidence, especially if they deal with an entrepreneur. You gotta be willing to dig in and get to work with them too, not just to gimme, gimme, gimme. You gotta show your worth in certain other ways and not just the bed, you know? Yeah. But you all do it though. But here's a saying that somebody was saying to me, and I think that I'm gonna utter it here in the midst of this because I don't want anyone to think that I'm bashing because that's not what I'm doing. I'm just putting a little paint where it ain't while we're having this conversation. Um, well, you know what? I think women are foolish to pretend that they equal to us anyway. And in our actuality, you're far more superior than we've been, period, as men. Whatever we give you, y'all always make it greater in some way, shape, or form. Shit, if I give you sperm, you're gonna make a baby. You feel me? Give you a house, you're gonna make a home. If I give you some groceries, shit, I'm gonna eat good tonight. You understand? If I give you a smile and keep a smile on your face, I'll get your heart. But if, goddamn it, I give you some shit, I better be prepared to receive a ton of it. So, there's always a double up to what we as men put out, So in all actuality, a lot of times we forget the fact that we don't even stay ahead of the game or ahead of the curve. Yeah. Um, it's just it's just one of those things we got to let go. And we as men, we've been taught to feel like, okay, yeah, if you do a little extra for a lady, you a fool or you a trick or you're this, you're that and the other. I used to subscribe to that shit, but it's buffoonery. You got to get down with somebody. You're gonna get down or lay down with some goddamn on body. And the key is, how honest can you allow them to be? How honest can you be with them? Are you comfortable enough to be honest with yourself and your skin? Know your label. That's the thing. Know your label. What is your label? You know, most of us won't even project it. I mean, the thing is, shit, if you're black, white, brown, gay, straight, whatever your religious or religion, or if you're atheist, it matters. Shit. If you don't know, if you don't know yourself, you know, how can you know what it is you really want? Shit, labels keep motherfuckers from drinking poison in the Walmart. You feel me? Know who you are. Know your label. Just like hypergamy is a label. They're acting it. They're doing it. It is a thing that's actually been going on for some time. For the dawn since the dawn of time. It's just we're labeling it now as a thing. And you know, you can't be mad at people who understand who they are and what they want. Are they walking in that truth? If that's their truth. Yeah. 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 Let me ask you, I'll say this much to you. I've seen a lot, done a lot. Ladies, no man wants a woman that's not willing to put in to herself what he puts into himself. If he works hard and he takes care of himself, he manages his life, manages finances, everything else. He's not one of those lazy folks. You're going to have to match that or meet that, or he's not going to deal with you. You'll be a sports fish. He'll throw you back. He'll use you up a few times and throw you back. You have to be what the secret man you're seeking is, or wish you had is. I get it. You want a successful provider, someone who's competent, who's happy with himself, and can help you enhance the happiness that's already inside you. Thus, the slogan, or part of the slogan of this show. Um, but how much are you invested in? And it takes for you to be motivation to this individual, you know, to continue to want to be motivated with you. There's nothing wrong with you having standards. Here's the, as a matter of fact, I'm going to give you the example of what they state the high value man. The definition is a man who has social status, physically fit, and is among the top 10 to 15% of earners in America. Wow. If that's what you're seeking, you got some work to do. Got some work to do. Yeah. Shit, I may be old fashioned, but to respect the woman you love should always be a priority. But the question is the love real? Because, you know, there's the flip side to that. Fake love is a byproduct of success. Okay. Let me say that again. Fake love is a byproduct of success. That means if you are watching me and looking at me based on the things that I have acquired, or the accolades that I've acquired based on my hard work, and that is where the basis of your love is, that's fake. True love is a byproduct of the heart. Now, with the heart, You're always going to have some sort of trial and error and some struggle. Okay. It's not always going to be perfect for you. It's just like working out. You gotta run. You got to get the heart rate up. You got to bring it up and down. You have to, you know, do that to strengthen it. And the same thing happens within the relationship. Yeah. It's a shame that most relationships now are ending in separation or in whatever. Once again, I'll if you're just joining the show, man, the topic tonight is hypergamy, female dirty secrets. And yeah, you got some. God damn it, you're not perfect, but ain't nobody calling y'all out. I'm just having a conversation with you and about some of the points of views that have been given to me as I've asked a few people. Yeah. And one of those things, I took a poll. I don't know whether you all have gotten it, but I'll cover the poll again. The poll was from 1,000 people. It was an anonymous poll to 1,000 females. And the respondents came back that 43% of that have a backup man if the current relationship ends. Somebody already in mind. They're already in contact with them. 8 out of 10 of those people are in contact with the backup man. That's 8 out of every 10. That's a lot. So it's just a thing that you do. 15% said their feelings were stronger for the backup man. 15% said that their feelings were stronger for the backup man. 50% said their partner was aware of the backup man. Wow. And then 1 out of 5 admitted backup man was a friend of their partner. Wow. That's deep. That's deep. So if that's how y'all moving, man, that's kind of like that's cold. That's ice cold, baby. That's ice cold. And we be thinking we doing something. We ain't doing shit, fellas. Nothing. Yeah. That's some shit, boy. Yeah. All I can say is this, man. With all that we're doing in our relations, there comes a time when you got to put childish things away and, yeah, step up to the plate, dig in, and commit in. And, yeah, when that happens, then I think that, yeah, people will begin to be the best versions of themselves, which they should be already. But most of us aren't. We still reaching. Yeah, still reaching. Damn shame, though. Damn shame. I mean, we've all seen some shit. We've all probably been a part of some shit, witnessed some shit. And yeah, it is indicative of our habitual nature a lot of times, whether it's from childhood or even to our adulthood. We're still rolling around with the PTSD. And, you know, gotta grow. Gotta go, gotta go. Yeah. If you like the show, man, like I said, share it, click it, like it. I'm working it. It's not my show. It's merely the platform that I'm working for you guys. All right. Yeah. Yep. Fall is here. Fall is here. Cuffing season is here. All I can say is y'all be honest about what y'all intentions are. If y'all here to hibernate for the winter, if you're hibernating for the winter, state that shit. Let it be known. Hey, look, man, we need to get some fruits and berries. We're gonna hide out for the winter, and when the spring breaks, you know, we'll depart and bloom. But in the meantime, throughout this winter, we're gonna keep each other warm. We'll make it through the holidays, and yeah, when spring comes, then we'll move along. How's that? Yeah. Don't play the games, man. People are getting hurt out here playing these games, though. That's all I can say. I was looking at a video where a young lady was dealing with some guy, and I guess he was cheating on her with some other lady, and shit, the lady rolled up on her and shot her in the back 17 times. Ridiculous. And the young lady survived, but goddamn, yeah. Be honest about your intents, people. Don't string folks along, because people are not playing out here. People are hurting, and ain't got time for you to be hurting them no more. All right. So, oh yeah, and get ready, man. Get ready for the holidays. Make sure that these your family's well and you well, and the children's got smiles on their faces, because at this point, that's what it's about. We got so much bullshit going on out here. You know, so many lies. We don't know what to fucking believe, for real. You know, they need to just scratch all this shit off and start all over. Yeah. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. You know, even with the president, went through so much shit. He came on, well, I ain't gonna mandate this, and everything is a mandate. He don't know what the fuck he want to do. I didn't vote for his ass. Fuck him. I ain't no fool. You know, it's like a dog. Should dog bite you once, you know he'll bite your ass again unless you take his teeth out or some shit, put him to sleep, something. You know? I'm gonna start saying this every day to my people, black people. We need to get on something together, because trust me, ain't nobody else on it with us. We need to get us, because ain't nobody else got us. All right? Yeah. Yeah. Everybody comes over and cuts the line. Cuts the line. Just like for those, remember the Popeyes chicken sandwiches when they first came out? Yeah, people were getting stabbed in the damn line for cutting the line to get that sandwich. And yeah, we're kind of living that same life right now, where people are stabbing us to cut the line. Yeah. I coexist with everybody, but you know, need to be made whole before the love can be released, you know. But yeah, all my foundational folks, you know who you are. Shout out to you. You know, I mean, hey, we got brothers and sisters everywhere in the world, but you know, I can only stand for those who are rooted here. You feel me? I got to stand for y'all first, because those that came here afterwards, they don't understand the struggle that we went through. The story they got from us or about us was watered down until they got here and really got some understanding. And anyone that I've encountered that came here and made a life, trust and believe me, they were very thankful with the understanding that they got and they didn't get before they got here. They were told to stay away from us and everything else. Yeah. And based on conversations, they may say that we lazy. We don't want to do nothing. But shit, I don't give a fuck who you are. If you work from someone over 400 years for free, goddamn it, and you built something, you had the right to sit your ass down every now and again. But that's just my opinion, my point of view. I'm just rambling, y'all. I mean, I hope y'all are with me, you know. And I don't have no problems with my tethers. It's just I have a problem when they're being used to hurt us or used to represent us when they don't know shit about us. I have that problem. So I don't care where you're from, whether you're from Barbados, you're from fucking Ghana, you from fucking, I don't care where you're from. You skin folks, but you're not kin folks. Stay in your motherfucking place. And if you're asked about the situation when it comes to black folk, you can't wear that card. And I'm stating it. God damn it. You didn't suffer what we suffered here. You came here voluntarily. All right. And this is for all you motherfuckers that came here voluntarily. Stay in your lane. Don't be out here repping us, goddammit. Yeah. Start calling you motherfuckers out. Wherever you are. I was doing it before, but I let you some bitches slide. But I'm gonna start getting in your ass again. Yeah, right here. That's how I'm going. I don't give a shit who you are. If you're third and fourth removed, goddammit, and I'm gonna treat you like the mob. See, people talk, oh, the mafia makes everybody know. That's bullshit. They got to trace your people all the way back to Sicily. And then, you know, based on that and that blood tie, they'll make you. They open the book and they put you in. If we can't trace your monkey ass back to a plantation in this motherfucker, you can't represent us. Not on no forum. Yeah. And you bourgeois motherfuckers, you know who you are out here trying to, don't lump us. Don't lump us. Don't do that. Don't make our suffering everybody else's suffering. That's not fair. That's not fair. Yeah. Sorry, I had to, you know, get my little thing off. I'm gonna give y'all the coonery, but I need to stay focused and give y'all this awareness, you know, so y'all can take this with y'all and look at the things around you and how they do us. Yeah. Yeah. So, man, I hope y'all are doing the things y'all need to do, man, to get through the winter, to stay healthy, you know, getting more citrus, more fruits in you, more vegetables, you know, your vitamin supplements. Make sure you have some minerals to take care of your organs, man. Not just the vitamins. Get your water in, man. Get you some exercise going. Walk. You don't need to do but get up and walk, man. Walk maybe one or 2 miles. That's it. Make it happen. Make it happen. Get you some sleep. Get you some rest. You know? Yeah. Get all that. And stay positive. Create those cash streams. You need at least 5, 6, man. If you're above 30, you need at least 5 or 6 cash streams. You can't depend on these fuckers to take care of you, because trust me, Social Security is about to be done, man. And it's a sad thing that a lot of us have paid into that thing. You know? Yeah. They birthed this thing, but they mismanaged this baby. You hear me? Yeah. Put your hands to something. Put your hands to something. Yeah. And 11 a.m., man, Monday through Friday, we have business talks. We go on Facebook Live, and I've yet to branch over to Instagram, but I think that from here on out, I'll do my talks and I'll do the simulcast as I'm doing now, so that everybody can jump in. And I'll go through every aspect, the legal aspects of setting up businesses and all of that. Not all of us knows everything. And it's just an opportunity for us to talk, network, bounce ideas off of one another, man. Because hell, I need some ideas right now too. I need some people. We got to build networks, man, to incur quantity and volume. Yeah. So, man, tune in, man. Tap in. When you log on to this motherfucking page, we won't give a shit where you at. Tap the screen, man. Open it up. Let me know you're here. Don't just sit there and turn it on. Tap the screen, goddammit. Tap it. Yeah. Yep. Love is a beautiful thing. We all want to be loved, man, but a lot of us ain't loving ourselves. When you lay down tonight and you say your prayers, don't be concerned about nothing but the love of God and the love for yourself. Love the Creator, the love the Creator has given you, and that you are giving yourself first, because that's all that matters. And all the understanding that you're getting, man, listen. You're going to prosper. You're going to grow. But the first thing you need to do is get the hell off my line. Love you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the Romello Marcellus Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had.
Bring 'em out.
Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life.
Had to find my inner power.
To fashion, etiquette, and current events.
Major show alert.
All to enhance the happiness already inside you.
Today is about the power of you. Check it out. You're now rocking with the best.